So tonight we are hosting the third and last of our winter speaker series. The theme is Big Ideas, and this is part of our Thrive Montgomery 2050 General Plan Update. For tonight's event, we are focusing on housing for all as the topic. I will be moderating a panel discussion with a great panel of representatives from Montgomery County, our planning director, Gwen, Wright, and we will also have a representative from the Montgomery County Housing Opportunities Commission, as well as the City of Minneapolis, who has already updated their comprehensive plan and done a lot of work in terms of housing issues.
In 30 years, we are going to have a lot more people living in Montgomery County, and we have to think about how we're going to house those people in the most equitable way, in the most environmentally sustainable way, and in the most economically realistic way. We're hoping to come up with some ideas in Thrive Montgomery about introducing new places for housing, particularly along corridors between some of our very successful activity centers. And we're going to be looking at how we can make sure we're providing housing for all.
Yeah, I think housing affordability is a major issue in the United States right now generally. And primarily, this is linked to a couple of factors. One is that real estate markets for urban areas have been very hot over the last decade, and we've seen an incredible amount of development in Minneapolis, and I know many jurisdictions in the United States have experienced that kind of growth and interest and return to our urban cores. So that's driving up prices. So we've got a good market problem, but it's also a bad market problem. So there's kind of different sides of that coin. The other issue is that over that same period of time, we have not seen real incomes rise in the United States. And so we have kind of an affordability and a wage problem here. And without looking at both of those factors as we think about this through a policy lens, we won't be able to effectively tackle the affordability issue for housing and for things like starting new businesses. There are a variety of issues. So we have to really tackle the whole wage issue too in America. Every time we have a conversation like this, and I've had several throughout the United States and Canada in the last year, every time we do this, it sparks new thinking and new creativity and innovation, and I think that's what you can expect to come out of this conversation tonight. I certainly don't have all the answers, and I don't think any one person does, but we have, collectively, we have answers in us to solve these issues, so it's very exciting.